Hi everyone, today we will talk about how to use the Fiverr for the beginners. So let's just begin. Okay, so as we know that Fiverr is actually the freelancing platform that helps you to get your job done in the budget. So in the Fiverr, you can actually get a lot of the different services from the website design to the logos design, and you can even get the consulting as well. Okay. So first of all, what we need to do, we have to log in or join the Fiverr. Okay. So if you haven't created the Fiverr, you would actually need to join the Fiverr for the first time. So just click on the join. Okay, so you can actually join the Fiverr by your Gmail, and as well as you can join it with any other email, or we can also use your Apple account and the Facebook account as well. Okay, so joining the Fiverr is pretty simple. You can just do it just by doing the simple things as you do on the other platforms. Okay, so now let's just go into my Fiverr account and let's just see what we can do in the Fiverr. Alright, so as you can see here, I have logged in into my Fiverr account. Okay, so in the Fiverr, we have the two types of the account. The first one is the buyer account and the second one is the seller account. But you don't have to create the two different accounts for each of the profiles here. You can actually use the single account in both of the things, okay, in the selling and in the buying as well. Okay, so right now, as you can see here, we are actually in the buyer account, and in the buyer account, you will be able to see the different gigs here. Okay, it could be related to the graphic design, it could be related to the digital marketing, writing in the transition, video animation, music and audio programming, and photography, and etc. So let's just take an example that I want to create a website here. So I would just simply search for the website here. Okay, so I would just click on the web development, and you will be able to see bunch of different services here. Okay, so as you can see here, we have these accounts that are providing the service to create the website design or the website. Okay, so we can actually explore these account here. Okay, so the first one is actually the Fiverr's choice. It simply means that Fiverr is actually recommending this person to the people for this service. And we also have the level 2 sellers. It simply means that someone has done at least 50 orders with the minimum rating of 4.7. And we also have the top rated sellers, which simply means that the person who has the top rated actually has done at least 1000 orders on time with the minimum 4.7 ratings. Okay, so we can actually go with any profile here. All of these are actually the professionals. Okay, I can even enable the pro services, which simply means all of the services that are in the pro version, or it does have the pro tag, are verified by the Fiverr as the professionals. All right. Okay, so now you can see here we have all these pro services, which simply means they are verified as a professional by the Fiverr. Okay, so let's just go back to the normal services again. Okay, so let's just click on any of the service provider here. So I would actually click on, okay, so I want to create the WordPress website, so I will actually go with this person. Alright, so now you can see here we are inside the service of a freelancer, and here you can see here we have the title of the service, and we have the name of the freelancer, and we have the thumbnails here, and you can also see the previous work of this seller on here as well in this gallery, in this slider as well, and you can even see the reviews here. Okay, so we also have the reviews here if you wanted to see, and now we have the information about the gig. So the gig simply means the service. All right. Okay, so here we have the description of the service, as you can see here, and we also have the website type, that is business, and here we also have the little information about the seller, that he is from a country and the average response rate is 1 hour, and the languages he speaks, and what was the last delivery of this seller, and etc etc. And you can even see the portfolio of that freelancer. Okay, so now you can see here the compare packages. So in the Fiverr, whenever you go to any service or any gig, you will be watching the three different categories of the pricing. The first one is actually the basic, the second one is the standard, and the last one is actually the premium. Okay, so as you can see here, all the options here, the functional website, responsive design, content upload, e-commerce functionality, and you can see here in the basic, the freelancer is not providing the e-commerce functionality. It is only provided in the premium version. Okay, so you can explore this as well. So in the end, we also have the FAQs by that freelancer, and we have the reviews, and on the right side we have the pricing again. Okay, so if I wanted to contact this freelancer, I would simply click on the contact me. And if I just want to place the order, I would just simply click on the continue here. So let's click on the continue. And now you can see here we have the basic package. All right, so if I just click on the continue again here. Okay, so if you want to place the order, the first thing that you need to do is to fill the order details, and the second thing is you have to confirm and pay, and the last one is that you have to submit your requirement. All right, so this is how you can actually place your order on the Fiverr. All right, so now let's just go back to our initial page of the Fiverr where we have a lot of the gigs. Okay, so this is how you can actually use the Fiverr to get any service from here. But if you want to provide the service, but if you want to act as a seller or the freelancer, you actually have to switch your account to the selling. So let's just switch it to the selling account. And in the selling, you would actually see a different dashboard here. So you can see here we have the dashboard, we have the my business, growth marketing and analysis. So I would actually click on my business here. Okay, so if you want to create your own service or the gig, what would you need to do? You just have to click on the gigs, and from here you will be able to see the gigs that I have already created. But if I wanted to create a new gig, I will actually click on the create a new gig. So let's just take an example here. I want to do the WordPress development, so I will do the WordPress development here, and I have to select the category, and as you can see here we are having the suggested category based on the keywords that I have written here. Okay, so I would actually go with the programming, tech and the website design, and now I have to write down my service tab, that is the WordPress. Okay, and in the gig metadata you can see we have the website tab, we have the website feature, we have the plugin. We can actually fill these details here. So I would be creating the landing page for the clients. It could have the different kind of the features. I'm just choosing these features randomly, and I also have to click or check on the plugins that I will be providing with the website. So let's just go to the AdSense and Facebook and etc. I'm just choosing all of these things randomly. And in the last, you would need to add the search tag. Okay, so that is actually the must take whenever you are creating a gig on the Fiverr. All right, so let me just add some tags here. All right, so I have added the tags here. The maximum number of the tags that you can add is 5. So let's just save and continue. And the second thing that you can do is scope and the pricing. So you have to set the pricing here. So in the pricing, as you can see here, we have the 3 different categories. But if you don't want to offer the packages, you can simply disable this, and you would be only offering a single price here. All right, so let me just disable this right now and write down basic sample. Delivery time would be 2 days. Functionalities, okay, so in the basic package it would be the 1-page website. I will be only doing a single revision here. So do I want to upload the content in the basic package? Okay, so no, but I will deliver responsive design. Okay, so now we also have the plugins and the extension installation. So how many plugins I will be providing here? So I will go with the 2 here. E-commerce functionality, no, it is actually the basic package. The number of the products, it would be 2, and payment processing, no, and the form, okay, so we can add the form, and we can actually skip the other options here. Okay, so the price would be $50. Okay, so and you can also see the extra services here. So if the client want to have the additional page or the additional revision or the other available options here, he would actually have to pay for that extra service separately. Okay, so I won't be clicking on anything here. So let's just save and continue. All right, so it has to be 100, I guess. All right, so let's just save and continue again. Okay, so now you can see that we are inside the description, and here you would need to provide the description of your gig. All right, and you can even create the template here, and you can even add the FAQs here. So if you just wanted to add the FAQ, you will actually click on the add FAQ here, but I won't be creating any FAQ right now. So let's just have some description. I will just simply write down description here. Okay, so it should be at least 120 characters. So let me just copy this. Okay, so that is enough, I guess. So let's just save and continue. And that's how you create the description of your gig. Okay, so in the requirements, this is actually the information that you want to gather from the buyers to start. Okay, so if I don't want to add anything, I think I can save and continue. All right, so I at least have to add a single requirement here. Okay, so it would be no question. All right, so let's just add this and save and continue. And in the end, you have to upload the images or the video or the document to your gig. Okay, so this is basically to showcase your services or showcase your work that you have done previously to the client. All right, so I think I have to add a single picture here. So let's add this. Okay, so the image is uploaded, so you can just save and continue now. And now we are almost done. So now what you need to do, you just have to publish your gig and it will be on your profile now. So let's just save and preview our gig and let's just see how does it look. So I would click on the show the gig. Okay, so this is how your gig will look to the clients. All right. Okay, so this is it, and this is how you can use the Fiverr. So I have done this from the buyer's perspective and also from the seller's perspective. So if you really find this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel.